Hello, my name is Father Jack Costello. I'm the rector of Epiphany Cathedral. Thank you so much for taking the time to become more familiar with our faith community by viewing our webpage. In this section of the webpage, I give a short reflection on the previous Sunday's gospel. This past Sunday was about Mary and Joseph traveling for Passover, and Jesus gets lost in the temple, and they have to go searching for him. On this Holy Family Weekend, the most important thing I think I can say about families is that no family on earth is perfect. I think we all know that. The second thing is about holiness. Holiness is rarely neat and tired or predictable. We should already know that from our celebrations of the Incarnation. If we peel away all the sentimental layers of the story, holiness is messy. Incarnation is messy. The Christian life you and I live is messy, and we have to remember that God is right there in it all with us, every step of the way throughout our whole life. So what exactly is a holy family supposed to look like anyway? Well, if we're talking about Joseph, Mary, and Jesus, it looks something like an unexpected pregnancy, a hasty wedding, a birth in a stable, and escaping to Egypt like refugees to avoid a certain death, scrapping together the offering of the poor in the temple for a few little pigeons instead of the lambs that the wealthy sacrificed to God, a missing child in a crowd, and found in the middle of a lot of perplexity and confusion, along with the promise of broken hearts through this same child's sufferings. Every family, no matter who we are, has its worries and tears at one time or another. There's a saying that over every church there is a cross, and over each home a cross can be found as well. In today's Feast of the Holy Family, we are reminded that Mary and Joseph had more than their share of woes and problems, especially since the very heart of this family was Jesus Christ, their Son. What the Holy Family also reminds us about is that in everything that came to them, good or bad, they often struggled to uncover God's will for them in the messiness of their daily lives. Somehow, through the crises and the accidents and long nights of worry that all parents go through, they still sensed that God's hand was somehow guiding them along. God's love was working and walking with them unseen along the way of each one of them, every step of the way, every day. Today's feast also tells us that you and I are called to discover God and His holiness in and through the most common places and ordinary people of our daily life. In other words, holiness comes to us normally through our imperfect families, through our parents, our children, our spouses, through our brothers and sisters, through our aunts and uncles, through our grandparents and our cousins. All of these, and the members of our parish family as well, are given to us by God as potential channels of His grace and goodness, as possible instruments of peace and compassion to lead us closer to holiness. Through all of us, God continues to reveal the love of Christ in our world. On this feast of the Holy Family, may we all pause and thank God for the gift of our family. Whether it's a single parent one or a standard one, whether it's blended or divorced, whether it's here with us in person or with Christ in heaven. And may we keep our eyes fixed on Jesus and ask His blessing on us all. Amen. Have a great week, and God bless.